There seem to be very few videos of actual British fires, Bramshaw electric fireplace stoves online, so I thought I'd make one. I just got it set up today, and I'm very pleased with it. It's very realistic looking and perfect in a small space. As you can see, I have a very small area there for it in between my buffet and my peninsula. So it's got presence due to its height, but it's only about 12 inches deep and 15.5 inches wide. So it's perfect for a small space, and nice to have it elevated. I have it on the stand that holds the wood, which I haven't taken out of the package yet because I have to cut it. You only have about 10 inches of depth in that wood stand, so I have to cut the wood, but once I do that, I'll put it in there and it'll look even more realistic. It has three-sided glass, so and there are some logs, like lit logs from behind the screen where the flames come up. So that makes it look like the flame is coming out at the middle of the fire to a certain extent. And you can get it with these logs, which are their real logs that don't light up but allow you to arrange them the way you want. Or you can get their molded logs, which light up, but they don't have any spacing between the logs, so you're not going to get that look, which I really like, to be able to see the flame in between the logs. I just think it looks more realistic. And it has a heater, which is on right now. And one really good thing about it, especially for apartment dwellers, is that it has a high and a low heat setting. So it runs on 1500 watts on high or 750 watts on the low. And within those parameters, you can set it whatever temperature you want to keep it at, or to keep the room at, and it will stay within those parameters. So if you have it on the low heat setting, it will not go above 750 watts, which is really good when you live in an apartment, because most apartments, for some reason, they seem to wire all the electrical outlets on the same circuit, which is, I guess, a maximum of 1,875 watts. So, that can cause problems with your other devices if you have other things plugged in at the same time. So, really good that way. And the heater is very powerful. It has a fan. The fan, it's not the quietest fan, I guess, but it also puts out really good air and circulates the air very well. Pushes it right out. It's got, it's on the same fan speed, whether it's on the low heat or the high heat setting. And when you turn the heat off, the fan continues to run to cool off the heater elements. It's made by British Fires, so I'm very confident that it's a safe appliance. It's not going to cause a house fire or anything like that, I don't think, as long as you use common sense. Don't cover the heating element, which is right in the front here below the fire. That's right here. It's not very hot when it's on the low heat setting, but when it goes on the high heat setting, it can get quite hot there. So it's good for pets also, because you have that option to put it on the low heat setting. And it also has the ability to change the flame brightness and the flame height. So I just done that, set it down to medium. And then I can also set it down to low. So it changes the brightness of both the ember bed and the flame, and also the flame height. And then you can turn it off. And, well, okay, I guess it doesn't go off. It goes, there's 3 flame settings, low, medium, and high. Yeah, so anyways, sorry, yes, you can turn the flame. Here's the remote. You can turn the flame off by pressing this button here. That's how you turn the flame off, like that. And it leaves the ember bed on, so you have a really good view of the ember bed that's behind the glass where the flames come out. So that's a really nice feature. And then you put the flame back on again. Presto. Yeah, so it's pretty impressive, and I'm going to put the light back on so you can have a better look at the wood holder down below. So what you do is you take your real wood and you cut it. Like I said, it needs to be about 10 inches long. That's my assistant there. Anyway, it needs to be about 10 inches long, and then it'll fit in there just perfectly behind those returns on either side. Yeah, so it's very good, and it also has a timer on the remote here. There's a timer right here. This is your timer button. I haven't looked into that too much yet, and that's your plus and minus for the temperature setting. So if you hit it once, it shows in the display. See in the top right corner there, it shows the current temperature setting. And then if you don't hit it again, it will show the room temperature, which is 21 at the moment. So it's still going to continue putting out the heat until it reaches that 23 degrees setting. And then it will shut itself off. Anyway, it certainly made this, as you can see, I have a baseboard heater, but my problem is because my apartment is so small, it's only 367 square feet. I had to turn my baseboard heaters way down so they won't come on, because my furniture, including my bed, is so close to the baseboard heater that I don't like the idea of having them coming on. So because of that, I have also, besides this heater, now I have an oil-filled heater as well, which I also have on a low heat setting, which is in a different part of the room. So between the two of them, it's going to keep it just toasty and very comfortable. Anyway, that's my review of the British Fire's Bramshaw electric stove. I highly recommend it. It's, I mean, the heater makes a little bit of noise when it's on, but when it's not on, there's no noise. There's no, vibration or grinding or bumping or anything like that, like there is in some of the other fireplaces that are coming out of China. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video and get some benefit from it. Bye-bye.